All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Also, I'd like to give double honors to the high priest man who taught them. But peace, blessings, and salutations to the Akim who are putting on as the elect, who are striving for perfection, that crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. Shalom. This is your brother Kassad out of Great Millstone, Austin. And just wanted to go into these 2/3, right? And ultimately, we don't get on the 2/3 enough, so it's been a lot of instructional videos going up, going into the 2/3, how they will be judged. But get some precepts, and perfectly this will be edifying to the elect. This is Zechariah 13:8. It says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein," man. So in this land in which we're living in, which is America, aka Babylon the Great, the scriptures is telling us that 2/3 of these individuals are going to be cut off and die. Thus saith the Lord. All right. But the third shall be left therein, which are the elect of the house of Israel. All right. So the 2/3 of these individuals who are these naysayers, these non-believers, these individuals who are going to take part in that second death, ultimately. All right. That lake of fire. This is Revelations 21:8. And that lake of fire consists of the ICBM missiles that are predestinated to hit Babylon the Great, along with the lasers from the chariots. All right, so this is Revelations 21:8. It says, "But the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable, all right, and the murderers and the whoremongers and the sorcerers and the idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone," which is the second death, man. So the first death was the flood, when the Lord flooded the earth with water, all right, got rid of all the unrighteous, all the wickedness in that time. All right. So the Lord is coming back with fire this time, to flood this earth. And this is the second death, in which 2/3 these niggas that have taken hold of Esau, his ways, his philosophies, his doctrines, his slave religion called Christianity. Man, these individuals have taken hold of lies, all right, idolaters, all right, or even murderers. All right, they're taking part of abominable things, man. Whoremongers, all right, they are unbelieving of Yahweh Shai. All of those who do not believe will die in their sins, man. So these individuals are predestinated for the second death, man. 2/3 of the house of Israel, all right. So the Lord has already predestinated that a remnant are only going to be saved. So a remnant are going to have this truth, all right, this knowledge, this understanding, and be operating inside of it. All right, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 10 and 20, and the heading on it says, "A remnant will return." Right? So it says, Isaiah 10 and 20, it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of the Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them." All right. So these individuals are not going to stay upon him that
Strong's H8172. Cheyenne.
All right, which means to lean, rely, rest on self. The biblical usage is to trust in and support. All right, to lean on. So they're not going to be leaning on Babylonian ways, customs, religions, which this place pushes a religion of do as thou wilt, is satanic or Satanism. All right. They tell you to do whatever you feel. Go after your flesh, your lustly desires. All right. And therefore, man, these individuals are set for destruction. Scripture talks about. All right. So back in this Isaiah 10 and 20, it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the Holy One of Israel, in truth, man. So we'll no longer believe this lie, all right, that Esau, the self-proclaimed white man, has been promoting and perpetuating throughout history. All right, how he's deified himself and his image to be worshipped and everything, as it talks about in the book of Job 9 and 24. All right, our people are in love with the Edomites, man, and they show that they are in love with the Edomites by doing what he has basically commanded, man. All right, they show that they're in love with Esau by taking up his ways. This is Job 9 and 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, man? All right, Esau has covered the faces of the judges, starting with Yahweh, all right, and his son Yahushai, the apostles, the disciples, and all the way down and throughout these scriptures. All right, he has painted the faces of the judges to fit his depiction, so that he may be deified in the system of white supremacy, all right, white superiority and everything. And these people worship Esau, all right, in his image, and ultimately his image is Rome 2.0, going into the beast system and everything. But, man, he has deified himself and his philosophies and doctrines throughout the earth. All right. So let's get this. It's Isaiah 10 and 21. It says, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power Yahweh, man. Let's grab this right quick. 2 Corinthians 4 and 4. It says, to whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua Mashiach, who is the image of Yahweh. All right, image goes into icon, which goes into likeness of Yahweh, should shine unto them. For we preach not ourselves, but Yahushua Mashiach, the Lord, and ourselves your servants for Yahushua's sake. It says, for Yahweh, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, have shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh in the face of Yahushua, face of Yahushua Mashiach. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of Yahweh and not of us, man. So this is not of us. It's of our power, Yahweh, his son, Yahushua, that has basically freed us from this bondage, this captivity, freeing our minds from leaning on modern day Christianity. All right, all the wickedness of this world, ultimately. All right, let's keep it going. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 10. It says, and with all deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, and they should believe a lie, man. So these individuals believe in the American dream. All right, they don't think it's that bad here in Babylon the Great. They all right with this shit. All right. So they did not receive the love of the truth, ultimately. Okay. They've been blinded and been given a strong delusion, ultimately, which is modern day Christianity, which is Esau's philosophies and doctrines, in his world and how he rules and everything. So, man, you see these individuals making excuses for wickedness, making excuses for wickedness, making excuses to continue leaning upon Esau. All right, but the Lord is coming with judgment for these individuals. All right, Isaiah 10 and 21 says, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power of Yahweh. Isaiah 10 and 22 says, for though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decree shall overflow with righteousness, man. All right, and that's that fire, man. All right.
Strong's H3631. Kilayon,
which means destruction. All right, completion, consumption, annihilation. All right, so it's going to overflow with righteousness, man. This consumption is going to overflow with righteousness. All right, this is Isaiah 10:23. It says, "For the Lord Yahweh, our power of hosts, shall make a consumption, even determined in the midst of all the land." Isaiah 10:24 says, "Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, O my people, dwellers in Zion, be not afraid of the Assyrian. He shall smite thee with a rod, and shall lift up his staff against thee after the manner of Egypt," man. All right. And Isaiah 10:25 says, "For yet a very little while, and the indignation shall cease, and my anger and their destruction." But just going into how the Lord is getting ready to move and persecute and destroy 2/3 of the house of Israel. And this time in which we're living in, man. All right. This is Romans 9:14. In closing, it says, "What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh? Yahweh forbid. But he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh that showeth mercy," man. So Yahweh is the one who is writing this story, who writ this story. All right. 17 says, "For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose I have raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth," man. And so this is going into Esau being the modern day Pharaoh. All right. And how the Lord has lifted him up to be, the God of this world ultimately. All right. So that when the Lord returns, he can show his power, in his judgment. So the Lord is made known by the judgment he executes in the kingdom of man. All right. This is Romans 9 and 18 says, "Therefore have he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he harden it." It says, "Thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will?" All right. So who's resisted the will of the Heavenly Father? All right. 20 says, "Nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against Yahweh? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, Why hast thou made me thus?" 21 says, "Have not the potter power over the clay, or the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?" All right. And we can use this as interchangeable with the 2/3. The Lord has created the 2/3 to be a 2/3. All right. He's created him to be destroyed in this time frame. All right. He's a vessel that is fit for destruction. At the end of the day, fit for wrath and dishonor. All right. Romans 9 and 22 says, "What if Yahweh, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory," man. So the Lord is revealing who his elect are in this season of wrath and destruction. All right. Because these individuals are receiving mercy, while the 2/3 of the house of Israel are receiving judgment. All right. So I just wanted to go into these 2/3 right quick. This is Zechariah 13 and 8 again. And it says, "And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." 9 says, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, It is my people. And they shall say, The Lord Yahweh, our power, is my power, man. It's my God." So, just going into how the Lord has made a separation between the house of Israel. He has fit, certain vessels for wrath and destruction and judgment, and he's fit other vessels for mercy. All right. The elect of the house of Israel. All right. So with that, preferably just edifying, uplifting to the body. Like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekahak Vadash, double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and running well. Also like to give double honors to High Priest Madam Chatham, peace, blessings, salutations to the Akim who are putting on as the elect. Shalom.